talking with Finnish people. Rachel and I are having a very mild Saturday. We're watching some college football. And let me put this on mute. So, currently, we're watching the Stanford-Hawaii game. But really, we're watching the Fresno State game.
Yeah.
So, I thought it might be nice to be available as a live stream in case anybody wants to get real mild. I don't know if anybody normally wants to get that mild.
I like to get mild.
You like to get mild? Well,
yeah, I mean, INFJ, who's a 9 Enneagram, mild is pretty nice for me.
yeah, it's a mild Saturday. I'm feeling very tired, which equates to mildness, I think, in general. I'm not exactly feeling tired. I'm feeling physically tired and maybe a little sleepy too, but oh,
Yay!
I don't even know who I'm rooting for in this game.
Yeah,
exactly.
me neither.
I guess I'd like to see Hawaii do better in the fourth year of Timmy Chang. Hi, Gilt. You've been waiting for a new TWFP stream. Well, that's nice to hear. Thanks, Gilt. Hi, Jonathan Earl. How's it going? Happy Saturday to you as well. And may all your Saturdays be bright. The Texans won. Is this the first week of real football or is it still preseason? Feels like it should still be preseason. Sharon Burger. Sharon Burger. Lately, you've been thinking about combining the idea of the Kabbalah with typology. What's the idea of the Kabbalah? Not too bright. No, today's not too bright. It's going to be mild. I mean, it's not too anything.
No.
It's just mild.
I think even like the colors that we were wearing are mild.
Yeah. This you'd call olive green.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel's wearing mauve.
Yes!
Bang. Nailed it. Mauve. So it'll be interesting to see what Stanford does under the general managership of Andrew Luck, which I think gives them a lot of name recognition. We did get a couple of bits of I am learning. What am I learning about? Yesod, Hod, Malkuth, and Netzach. Netzach normally refers to where your balls are. I guess you could say that's feeling at a basic level. I just finished a project, not as bold as ponding, but it has been a productive day. Well, I got quite a bit of ponding done today. Hi, Matthew O'Day. Hi, No Sage. Hi, Tuts. Colors. Blue, white, red, yellow, and green colors. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, that could be a flag, but no flag thrown. Oh, there is a flag.
Mm,
A late
you called
arriving
it.
flag. What are you guys talking about tonight? Well, not talking about anything per se. Oh shit. I can hear myself in the background. Where am I? Oh, I must be over here. There. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed the problem.
You did it.
Yeah. So one thing I'm doing is watching sports. True. But I've got more than just watching sports going on, okay? I have going outside, smoking a cigarette. Let's go do that right now. So let's pull one bomber first, and we'll go. We're gonna meow some of this. Meow a bit of this. Meow some more of this. And then we're gonna meow. As per meow.
So, I put some things together about the neighbors and the other person. They are playing a show tonight. The other person is the one who's in the band.
Oh, cool. Where are they playing?
Sonora? Wait, I don't know actually. Let me see.
The left pillar, the right pillar, the hod, the schmod, and the nutsack. Too tiresome to do longly. My phone quit on me during an earlier live stream precisely because it got too hot. So let's go outside. You know what I say about the Kabbalah? Kabbalah schmabala. Sorry, your Kabbalah just got schooled.
They're playing at Black Oak.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Oh, let's have a cigarillo outside in the cool August storm weather that we're having. We actually had some raindrops. It's all overcast, so I've been hearing some thunder. Haven't seen any lightning, but presumably there's been some. Bah! I hate getting resin on my lips. It's the worst. You know what I say about the tree of life, y'all? Tree of life, tree of life. This is my arm. It represents the path of the forwardness. And my leg. They represent the path of the bottom. Beneath my waist. Yeah, well. No. Oh, thanks, Eric. You have a meow, huh? That's helpful. Just gonna shit on things and all you have to say is meow. Well, life's hard these days, you know. Things happen, things don't happen. Nobody knows why. But I forgot a lot of the tarot. The tarot is not from Gnosticism. I just like drawing connections between things, and it would be interesting to link the two. Yeah, fair enough. So I got a lot of progress done on the bottom pool of the pond today. Rachel walked down there. Steps are solid, even if they're not exactly done. You're not into practicing magic. Well, now you make me want to practice some magic. What kind of magic should we do? Should we burn a stick? Oh, we did butt magic, I see. I just cast a spell on you with my butt magic. Is there a chance of lightning and thunder over there? Yes. Definitely lightning and thunder is going on. We're hearing the thunder periodically. Um, Usually, one can deduce that lightning has occurred where one hears thunder. I haven't actually seen it right around me, but you know, it is possible. Like summer lightning started fire weather, it's conceivable, but it's not that high of fire danger now compared to usual because it's not been that hot of a summer. It's been a pretty cool summer. When seemed like a pretty moderate guy to me. Crowley was a bit of a weirdo. Let's type out a comment about magic. Yeah, if it's spelled with a K, that means it's that much closer to steampunk. You only support divination. Maybe the reason my magic doesn't work is because magic's supposed to try to do something. You know, like cast a fireball or something. Divination is forbidden. Alright, well, I won't divine anything then. I'm really feeling like, move it along, Eric. Move it along. We're nearing the end. You got to go over all of the cement with mortar and smooth it out and stuff, and then you're gonna put some more rocks and stuff. But you're basically done here. So let's hammer it on through to the end. Call it a project. Let's see the pony. Sure, yeah, I think you know. So, as you see, I'm smoothing out all these walls here. And I'm going to go over some of those rocks too and just have it just generally be smoother and have the rocks more embedded. So I am going to put some final layer of rocks on it still, but it's going to be fewer bigger rocks probably. At any rate, I'm pleased with the progress I made today, and it's looking pretty nice, looking pretty smooth. You can see the wet spots are what I did today, although probably some of this spot over here that's dry is also from today. Rachel came down steps today. If I haven't mentioned that, I think I did maybe. They're not done, but they're functional. So that was nice. She was able to come down there. I'll pull up these pants, tie them a little tighter. That lady's a real extrovert. Hi, Cyborg Boxing. Thanks, No Sage. My Spotify playlist spoke to me one time. No Sage says, yeah, you have to be less open-minded. Hi, Karat. Lemons and limes, lemons and limes. Together, they make 7-Up. I guess turnabout's fair play, huh, Karat? If I'm gonna call you Karat, you're gonna call me Iraq. E-Rock. My name is E-Rock because I rock, and my first name starts with the letter E. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna invade Iraq. Not that kind of Iraq.
Ooh, look at you, Carrot. Enjoying the weekend. It's Saturday.
Time to party. I watched a video recently where an herbalist made pine needle soda. Said it was old-fashioned drink, tastes like 7-Up. You can't use any pine needle because you have to use the correct pine needle because some of them may be toxic. I see. Wow.
I mean, Carrot, not for nothing. You're drinking to get a little bit tipsy, right? I mean, I feel like if you're gonna have an alcoholic drink, you wanna
Might as well have one.
yeah. That's good. That's nice.
That's a good amount of drinks.
Yeah.
So Fresno State is down by, let's see, 17 points. But, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll come back and win the game. Well, it's good to avoid drinking guilt if you can. Drinking every day will certainly tear you up over time. Save it for what else? Save it so you can drink more later on, I guess.
Yeah, for the next weekend.
Some people drink tons with no health issues. I mean, I think eventually that's not true. Like, it's true that some people drink late in life, but I think it starts to tear you up after a while.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was unfair to Andrew the other day when you mentioned he was your guy, so I've been watching some of his content and reading his bio to make sure I'm giving him a fair shake. Andrew Schmandrew, that's what I say. I don't even know who you're talking about. All I know is it's obviously somebody named Andrew. There's always Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, I don't think it's fair to say Ozzy Osbourne did not have health issues.
He definitely did, didn't he? I mean, we kind of laughed at them.
I don't know which Andrew she's talking about. Andrew Wilson. A Christian nationalist. What does that mean? You don't like deja vu? It makes you feel like something bad is about to happen? I don't get much deja vu anymore. Maybe I did when I was younger. He's as focused as I am on the same question of moral ground, we still aren't drawn to him. Ozzy was very healthy in mind. Was he? Okay.
No, he wasn't. He was diagnosed with either Alzheimer's or dementia.
Was he?
Yeah, towards the end, he was diagnosed with it.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for me to get on board with somebody who's so transphobic. Yeah, well. Drugs and alcohol work great. That's why people can't handle them. You think Trump has a year left in him? Yeah. For the record, people seem to misunderstand the nuance of his Christian nationalist position. Gretchen Wheeler from Recess is here. What did Gretchen have to say? Oh, well, she's asked about Trump. Nice job! Wow.
Is it okay that I'm not transphobic?
I'm not transphobic either.
I know. I do, but the thing is that, like, I feel like a little bit of a hypocrite because, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with trans people. I am scared of plastic surgery, though. Like,
Well, you generally don't approve of elective surgery.
Yeah, because.
But you find yourself making an exception for trans people.
Like, that's where I fumble a little bit. It's like I grapple with that because, like, can you be trans and not, like, touch your genital, like, change your genitals? Because I think that surgery is very dangerous.
Why don't people just leave their bodies alone?
That's how I feel.
But, you know, it's their bodies. They're going to do what
Yeah,
they
they
want.
can do what they want. I
just think it's ill-advised. Gretchen Wheeler is like Pippi Longstocking, except a nerd and not super powerful. I think Pippi Longstocking was a nerd. Well, they're individuals who identify as a gender other than the sex they were born as. How can you be pro-trans but not pro-drug therapy before puberty? Well, what do you mean by pro-trans? I'm pro-individual rights, so I'm also for minors having limited rights, and to for their adult parents to preserve their agency for their adulthood. So I don't think they should let them do that. But you know, adults making decisions about their own body is not really my business. The thing that's I think most concerning is people being so up in arms about it when it doesn't matter at all. It's a tiny fraction of people, and it's like
It is a very tiny. It is a
you,
tiny fraction of people.
and you're just piling on to people who already are broadly
Damn.
not accepted by everybody.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Life should be one size fits all according to the Gospel of Paul.
We already
Life should be
discussed.
one size fits all? What does that mean? That everybody should be satisfied by the same things?
Did you hear about what's this one? Did you hear about that thong that Kim Kardashian made? It's a Skims thong that's supposed to be one size fits all, and it's absolutely not.
How big is it? Small or big?
It's small. So like no matter what size on you, it looks small. But like it looks ridiculous. People were like trying them on and being like, "What?" It's like barely covers anything.
Hmm. Group identity is super weird. You don't even know who you're aligning yourself with. The main issue, as it seems, is competitive avenues. The majority of people are very accepting, myself including. I'm not training for college or the Olympics either. Well, I don't think there's very much disagreement about the fact that um, trans people should be required to compete in the sports that they're born, their sex that they're born to.
It was a thong the whole time. It was just a thong on skinny people. It was a thong on medium people, and it looked like it just looks very small on everyone. That's how it's one size fit all.
Hello, Alpedio Nunez. The family is fine.
Sometimes I forget that I'm part of a family.
Yes, you are. We have a small family.
It's a great one though.
So it looks like Kansas has the ball with a 17-point lead. And Fresno State looks like they're getting slowly outmatched here in this game.
Oh, they
Bang.
really are. Oh my
Bang.
god. Oh, this is so difficult.
Yeah.
I thought they had a chance. I mean, maybe that was naive. I don't know anything about Kansas.
Elpidio Nunez says, good to see you alive. Survival is a show of strength. Well, I am still alive. I guess that makes me strong. I feel pretty, like I only have so much mileage in my body left, you know. My elbows are both sore from working outside today. I did have the problem with sore right elbow, and then I started using my left arm more to compensate, and now I have two sore elbows. Yeah, same church, same God, same traditions, language, etc. at all. And Christian nationalists to rule them all. Why do they all have to be the same? Is that a demographic though, being gay or trans or whatever? Well, I mean, yeah, it's a demographic of people who say self-identify as gay. It's sex getting old, but it's also beautiful. Well, you know, I think I've been thinking quite a bit about getting old lately. Um, the mixed bag. I'm definitely wiser than I was and more pleasant, I think, in general. Probably more reflective. I have both more past to process than ever before, as everybody does as they get older, but also like things seem of a lot more significance than they used to. So I think I'm well. Like for example, I was reflecting that I think I'm at my intellectual peak, but I wonder if maybe I'm past my creative peak. Like, uh, but it's probably just because I haven't been doing a lot of music stuff like that. See, I Ortega says, what gets me is how many people around my age dying recently for me. How old are you, C.I. Ortega? I'm 54.
I'm 40.
But I feel like how old again I feel depends a lot on the day where I'm in the cycle of Adderall, etc. You're 38. You can reject the idea of demographics if you want people's belief about it matters and a democratic society affects governance. Well, I mean, I think there are demographics, there's people who, things that people self identify as, like race, you know. There are demographics of belonging. So, like, I'm Catholic or I'm Jewish or Buddhist or whatever. Well, they're sort of about belief and sort of about belonging, you know. The different kinds of demographic groups, but the it's correct to say individuals we'd all be well served if individuals thought beyond demographics because most of the time, if not all the time, when people are engaging against something, they're doing so as a means of replacing actual kind of political engagement. It's been drugs mostly. Does a creative peak happen? I'm not sure. Fly guy. I think that there are some individuals who. I mean, yeah, I think it does. I think people have a creative peak of a certain length of time. You know, I think about connecting abstract concepts or on antipsychotic medication. It's harder to do. Harder to do. I would shy away from those thoughts, but not saying how to be, Seems very self-limiting to put yourself in a box. You don't strike me as one to contemplate limits from an ENTI perspective. I'm not putting myself in a box of any kind. I'm just reflecting on a changed reality. I have lots of data to look at, right? So 4 or 5 years ago, I was still making and uploading lots of music tracks. Now, much less so. And partially it's because I want to make sure that when I do work on something, it's really worth working on. I mean, I, but I note that I'm I'm less, at least musically, creative than I used to be in practice. So I mean, I don't think trans people necessarily share a lot of political goals because being trans doesn't have a lot of political things associated with it. You know, it's inherently less political than something like, say, a labor union. Jonathan Earl says, I'm utilizing AI to make a one of a kind role playing game. It's going to be like no role playing game ever made. Exciting. What role will you play? So they're used as a group of pawns, though, like a label. Yeah, well, exactly. They're used to represent all everything that's wrong with the country and the woke agenda or shit like that. It's just another boogeyman.
Can I pet you?
Hmm. What are their goals? I mean, like, what are trans people's political goals?
Yeah, I
As
know.
such?
Don't they have political goals that could be like in like for each individual? Like,
They want bathroom access to playing sports teams they want, etc. I mean, those are. I don't think there is any etc. And I don't think that necessarily because somebody's trans that they agree with those stances on things.
yeah, I don't think so
It's
either.
certainly not the case that most trans people think people ought to be forced to use their pronouns. On Monday, I will be able to watch the best team in the American League. You mean the Athletics playing Detroit? Yes, that's true. I don't care if people are gender confused. I just think that sports competition should be based on biology. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I didn't.
Otherwise, do whatever.
Yeah.
They're not gender confused, okay? They're gender minds. Yeah, what y'all says. I think most trans people just want to be respected and treated as equal,
Yes.
which is what most of us want in life anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be multiplayer. Some play it in chat, some play it on social media. I'm going to tie in QR codes to each character sheet, and each character sheet's going to be an NFT. Oh, well, that sounds fun. Maybe. Are there trans people who fishes like don't agree with the prevailing sentiment among them? No one to be seen a certain way urges them to seek certain policies? Like what? Like everybody pretend like you perceive them as what they want to be perceived as, regardless of whether you do or not. No, no such law is ever going to be passed. We have plenty of like either sex bathrooms around. They just have toilets in them. Well, the thing is, it is true that people shouldn't be able to compete. Men, biological males, should not be able to compete in women's sports, regardless of whether they're trans women or not. That's just how it is. It's just obvious, true, and just ridiculous that it should even be a question. Nice. Oh, horse collar. That's a horse collar. Guilt says, I had an idea for a game where the primary mechanic is mind control. The NPCs will run on behavior scripts which can influence strategically set up chain reactions to achieve a specific goal. Okay. Like shooting pool, but with mind control. Okay. Sports is a huge category that includes synchronized swimming, which is sometimes known as the king of sports. I was a solo synchronized swimmer. I just synchronized with myself. That's why I got the nickname, the Synchronicity. Well, Fresno State's getting their butts whooped, which is not really what I was looking forward to watching here. So I think I'm gonna go over to the Stanford game, Stanford, Hawaii. You're welcome for this channel, Stephen. This channel is a gift to all of the peoples of the world. A place where wisdom, truth, and the golden light of kindness.
Oh, the golden light of kindness. Oh, I think you're so cute.
Where these things shine ever so brightly. It's, well, granted now we're a little, get some time saved up, but it is full on daytime in Hawaii still. I would bet all my money right now that trans people vote majority Democrat and no one here would take the back so much cigarette. Um, I mean, that's probably true. But maybe it's because Republicans seem to have so much animosity towards them sometimes. What is a horse collar? Is that when they say now giddy up? No, horse collar tackle is when you grab them right here and pull them down from behind. I guess it's not illegal in college. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure.
Maybe they didn't catch it.
Or maybe they didn't catch it. Yeah.
Because that doesn't seem like a legal move to me.
Why do they deserve the animosity? Okay,
Vitriol.
Vitriol is probably a better word. You're right, Jonathan Earl.
What does vitriol mean?
Just like angry, negative talk.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's call it getting jerseyed. Well, yeah, that guy got jerseyed. Stanford. Oh, third and goal. Incomplete. They're going to have to kick field goal. Does Vidal Sassoon have vitriol? No, but he also soon has plenty of Sassoon, obviously. So, like, they have a feeling about things, and feelings are inherently irrational, but one side of the argument wants their feelings validated while undermining the other side's feelings. How does, yeah, watching the sea chickens? Who are the sea chickens? I wish there were a team called the Sea Chickens. This workout, we just have to understand that they have the right to pursue happiness we don't need to comprehend. Better worry about your video game, dude. Fuck this stuff. What video game? Oh, Jonathan Earl? You know, I don't know who the Sea Chickens are. The Dolphins? Talking about the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins? You're watching preseason NFL? What makes somebody want to watch preseason NFL? I do not know. The Sea Chickens, they should be the Tunas, but I'm guessing, or the Seahawks. I was thinking dolphin was the chicken of the sea because it got mixed in with the tuna, maybe. There was another person in here made games. That weird woman, K.E. She's not weird. What about her is weird?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, they can't be wrong or right about being trans. That's just them exercising their autonomy how they want. There are no such thing as black people. God. At least there are such thing as trans people. Baseball is your favorite? Is baseball my favorite sport? Well, I mean, really, college football is my favorite sport. Opinion on Seattle this year? I don't know enough about NFL football to be informative about that. I mean, I don't know enough about how each team did in the off season, stuff like that. I casually watch NFL. I much more thoroughly watch college football, which is why I'm watching Stanford versus Hawaii right now. Because at least the games count, right? I'm kind of curious to see how Andrew Luck, what he does with as a general manager of the Stanford program. What am I getting from the fridge? I'm going to get one of these LaCroix. What is the appeal of college football over NFL? Well, you have more like chances for big upsets. You have every game matters a great deal because only is it 12 or 16 teams make the playoffs out of like over 100 teams. Yes, I did watch Kansas State versus the Cyclones. Cyclones won it. That was a good game. It was down to the wire towards all the way towards the very end. I used to think the Earth contributed to homosexual behavior to form population control. I don't think so. Zeroid says, what's their struggle? What's whose struggle? What is the appeal of basket weaving over knitting? I don't know. I've neither woven baskets nor knit anything. What do you think the next logical step would be Earth's defense system? Well, what's their struggle? I mean, I don't know. Who knows if they have any struggle? Individuals have struggles, not communities.
Are you going outside?
Yes.
I'm following you.
Okay, sounds good. I need to find my cigarettes, though.
Oh.
I have another pack in the car if I can't find them, but I know they're around here somewhere. Football and any other sport is a means of entertainment. It's unpredictable, hence the entertainment. True. Yeah, I was going for Kansas State because I lived in Manhattan for a bit. I see. I was rooting for Iowa State because, I don't know, I just don't like Kansas State for some reason, for absolutely no particular reason, just they ain't my squad. Alright, I'm going to put this stuff outside, then I'm going to look for my cigarettes.
Leave the door open.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, I'll be right back.
The neighbors are playing auto-tuned country music. Auto-tuned country music. Just think about that for a second.
Sounds like we got some country music playing across here.
Oh, do we?
You don't like it?
No. Makes me want to blast LCD sound system.
Well, you know, it is Saturday.
I'm not into country music. Fuck that shit. Sorry.
No, I get you, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't know. I don't like it. It's making my ears twitch. It's fucking auto-tuned, dude.
listen, Rachel, I want to tell you something. Mama had a truck and Mama had a dog. Okay? That's why they gotta sing those songs. What is in there? The Discord? I have no idea. Keep playing good music louder than them. I don't want to get in a stereo war with the neighbors. They've got a bunch of children over there. I was shocked a few weeks when I was and listened to the radio. Only their country music and it was auto-tuned. I was shocked. Shocked, I say again. Well, how's the weather out there? We're getting some cloudy clouds. We've had a few droplet of rain here and there, but not enough to really make the ground wet or anything. You can see the cloudy skies. As gray as the hair on my chinny chin chin. Let me go back over here so I can see the chat through the window. I really don't want to think about it. It sounds pretty awful. I'll pray for you to be strong.
Thanks, I need it. This music is terrible.
You should throw out that radio. It shouldn't be electrocuting you. Lil Nas X is the least gay thing to happen to country music in the past 10 years.
Doesn't matter. Country sucks.
Where I'm at, it's 96 degrees, says Xenoid. I think it's 90 here. 90 and overcast. Summer storm weather. Or do you think certain concepts are admired more or less by specific types? For instance, any and emergence. Well, extroverted intuition, I guess, is a concept, but I don't think that's what you mean. You mean it are instances of extroverted intuition admired by certain types. Sure.
I wonder sometimes if we were in the Civil War, if we would be on opposite sides because I'm from the north and you're from the south.
California wasn't in the South.
It wasn't divided, California?
Uh-uh. It was the land of the North.
That's good. So in the Civil War, we'd be on the same side.
Yeah. Back in the day, before the Civil War, in one of my previous lives, I was Harriet Tubman.
That's right.
I ran that whole Underground Railroad thing.
That's so cool.
The truth was, it wasn't a railroad. It's just a metaphor.
Oh my gosh, that has to be closed, please. I don't want any flies getting in. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I want it closed too.
No, I mean for the way that I worded it. Why, son? Why are you here?
If you have a microscope next time it rains, grab a drop and look at it under a microscope, and you will see plastics in the rain. Life is an emergent from physics. But it's not a concept, okay? The idea of emergence is just to say, to distinguish between two kinds of causality. But, like, to say that a termite mound is an emergent quality of a bunch of termites in the right place at the right time and a bunch of other things, it just doesn't mean anything. I used to never like this concept of emergence. It's the same thing as spontaneous generation. It's just a bullshit non-answer for things that you don't have an answer for. That's what I think most of the time people mean by emergence. You could say that like sometimes people say consciousness is an emergent phenomenon of oh yeah, well any is a concept, but I don't think that's what he meant. Were you related to Wilford Brimley? No. Conway's Game of Life is a good example. Conway's Game of Life? I've never heard of it. And I want to share that I have been drinking Patron for most of the day. Wow, do I feel good. Well, good for you. Patron is a brand of tequila. It's a fancy brand of tequila that only the fanciest Mexicans and the fanciest bars can ever drink. California is one of a kind state. Out of all the states, we're the only ones that got to choose our borders. What do you think happens when we die, Eric? I have no idea. I mean, I have multiple possible ideas, but I have no reason or way to really prefer any of them over any of the others because we don't have any data from after death. It's not possible to definitionally. I think what I would like to see happen is that after this life ends, I wake up in a pod and, I've just simulated another life in a day. Tomorrow I'll simulate another life. That'd be cool. And what happens when you die at the end of that life of simulations, though? I don't know. Ideally, it'd be simulations all the way down.
How do you spell arboretum?
ARBORETUM.
Thank you.
What if a space alien is harvesting our souls? Hi, simple girl. Good evening to you. Well, then presumably he would have planted my soul for harvest. So I guess he's entitled to it. Define die if you can either create or destroy matter or energy, and we are comprised of both molecules that make us up. We're on the planet before we got here. Well, death is the absence of life, end of life. And life is distinct from matter and energy, right? It's animated biology. Has redwoods and various kinds of trees. I kind of think it turns dark like before we were born, but actually hope not. Was it dark before you were born? Are you sure about that? I don't remember before I was born.
Yes, you do. You were a cheerleader. You were also.
Okay, but that was after I was born of those things. I'm talking about between.
In between.
Yeah, I remember in between. Eric, are you going to grill some steaks? I don't have any steaks to grill. I just had a couple of frozen dinners. I'm probably not going to make a lot of food, but I might make something. C.I. Ortega says, lol, Rachel. Okay, I am ready to go back inside the house. Go on. So you get water, trees, dirt, squirrels, ducks, turtles.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so critical about the country music. It is Saturday, they can do whatever the hell they want. I just don't like country music.
That's fine. Iraq, you cannot talk about food. You're making me, my man, hungry. Acid reflux can lead to throat cancer. Well, I am kind of still hungry. I might make something to eat. They should call it acid afflux. Connor's game of life is a system where you have a grid of cells either alive or dead. Each cell can only survive if it has exactly 2 or 3 neighbors, and a dead cell can become alive if it has exactly. If cognitive functions are non-conceptual and abstract, then that makes defining them absolutely impossible. No, I didn't say cognitive functions were non-conceptual. You know, it's like we can make a model of the solar system, right? And what we can model is the way in which the planets revolve around the sun at different time intervals, right? So, like Jupiter goes around this fast while Saturn's going around a little bit faster, or however it works. And what we're modeling there is the movement of the planets relative to each other and the sun. What we're not using to do that are the same forces. We're not using gravity to do that. We're not using the vacuum of space to do that. We're just modeling the pattern of movement, right? So cognitive functions, like a model of the solar system, is a way of modeling human consciousness. They absolutely have perfectly operationalizable definitions. And that's the key thing. With definitions, you need them to be operationalized. That means they're designed to allow you to make a distinction. And that you can make the distinction with the definition, I can make the distinction with the definition. So we have lots of definitional tools, like math, for example, is a definitional tool. And a lexicographical tool of sorts. When we also have a great example of how philosophy ultimately is the fundamental science. That would be, just look at relativity, right? It was generated from a thought experiment. Well, subjectivity and objectivity are two ways of paying attention. So, like, for example, if I'm taking an interested calculus, if I want the Lakers to win, then I shouldn't be the referee, right? Because then I'm going to be subjective about it, and it's going to influence my decision making. Or it could be objective about something, which is to say, use a disinterested calculus. Another way that people use the terms objective and subjective is to refer to data. Now, subjective data would include things like whether or not I have a stomach ache, whereas objective data is stuff outside of us. Both we can both equally refer to and reference. So people get very confused by the terms subjective and objective, but the key thing to remember is that we operationalize it to mean something specific. Well, maybe you should lay off the booze, C.I. Ortega. I was just using that as an example. I'm not a huge Lakers fan, although I am a Lakers fan, but I've been much less of a Lakers fan ever since Chick Hearn died, famous Laker broadcaster of yore. So obviously, everything that we can talk about, communicate about, reference, anything like that, it is first subject to some kind of human attention or observation. But we have multiple ways. Oh my God, are we out of
We
weed?
have a big nug if you'd like to grind it up.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, cool.
I guess we'll have to go to the weed store.
I'll go with you.
All right, maybe we'll go tomorrow.
Yeah. You can wake me up. It's okay. Like around it's like 12, okay?
Sure. I mean, that's fine.
You want to go earlier?
No, I don't. I was going to say, I'll probably get up, play Pond for a little while, watch some cartoons, Who knows? Maybe even go back taking a nap. You know,
Okay.
I am not super high energy right now, but we do need to go to the weed store. Chick Hearn was the best announcer ever.
Is it bad that I'm such a sleepyhead?
No, I'm a sleepyhead right now too. I mean, I'm hoping we make it through part of the athletics game. If not, I'll just have to watch it in the morning, I guess. I'm pretty tired. I'm thinking about maybe popping a Lansy.
I have plenty.
See if I can catch a lot of sleep. Personally, I think Chick Hearn was better than Vince Scully. It's kind of apples and oranges. Vince Scully was a baseball announcer who didn't have a color guy, so he just was himself announcing the whole time.
I'd like to watch the A's game if we can.
Yeah, me too. It starts at 6:50, I think.
Okay.
So Vince Scully was a great baseball announcer. My mom loved him so much, but no, they do define either data or behavior. I just not behavior. They just define a metric of judgment, right? Either objective or subjective, and they define data, which is to say data can be either subjective or objective. But that's not how you used it. You didn't use it in either of those ways. You refer to asubjectivity. Asubjectivity is a term you can use, but it would refer to an example of introverted sensing, for example, a stomach ache, or uh, arbitrary preference. You know, like your preference for your child over some other child.
What?
Right.
What'd you feel like making? Again, I forget.
Tuna melt?
Oh yeah.
Do you want that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have onions?
Yes, we have onions.
Could we add onions to it?
Yes, we shall do that.
Cool, thanks.
I'll make the deluxe tuna melt.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go on and make tuna melts in a second.
Oh, that's cool, C.I. Ortega.
Well, then you don't know very famous people, do you, Sierra Ortega?
We did get noticed in town. I'm sure it does. I'm sure Mariposa does have a radio station.
Yeah, it does. But it's kind of terrible.
Is it?
It's like hippie music.
Really?
I mean, they have different shows, but it's like a community radio station. It's not a commercial radio station.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Is Rachel is Kay coming over later to drink?
No, she and her husband have a show tonight.
Well, see, Ortega, if you've not seen the creation of history's greatest tuna mount, you're gonna see it in a second.
Now let me get the oil for you.
Okay. So, in all the history of the world, most all tuna sandwiches of any kind, tuna melt or otherwise, are bad. But there's one tuna melt that stands above all else. That is Eric's famous tuna melt. For quality and deliciousness, it cannot be beat. I'm going to show you how to make it in a second. No, it's not Starkist, I don't think. I think it's Bumblebee.
You have vegetable oil.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can't grill some steaks because I don't have any steaks.
Can I have this peach?
Sure. I had one earlier. It was delicious.
Did you?
Did you pick the softer of the two?
It's pretty soft to me. Is the other one softer?
I don't know. That's what I was saying. Take whichever one's softer. What about Matthew McConaughey's
It's about
tuna?
the same.
Well, then you choose whichever one you want.
What about Matthew McConaughey?
What about Matthew McConaughey's tuna? Does he have a brand of tuna?
Yeah, does he? Does he have a brand tuna melt?
All right. Waiting for the Zyrtec to kick in so my eye stops pounding whenever I look up to the right. Pretty good, huh?
Like so good. I forgot how good like fruit can be.
Matthew. Okay, Matthew McConaughey refers to himself as the tuna fish salad master.
Really?
He's got mayonnaise in it. No. That's not worth eating. I am not in the process of digging any hole. I'm in the process of mortaring around the hole that I dug. And I'm in the process of cooking tuna melts. All right. Tonight, together, let's learn about not just a regular tuna melt, but the deluxe tuna melt. Regular tuna melt's fine if you're just serving regular people. But tonight, I'm serving me and Rachel, so we're a couple of deluxe people. All right. How do you get deluxe with your tuna melt? Well, you're going to start with onion, got some onion right here, and garlic, which is sometimes known as garlic.
You're my garlic.
I'm sorry, darling, what's that?
You're my garlic.
Oh, thanks. Now I'm going to get the large cutting board. We're going to be doing some large cutting. I'm going to get a Ziploc bag. All right. Hey. Yeah, this trash. Put a new bag in. We're gonna bring this over here where we're gonna put extra food things into the compost pile. So I'll just put it on this little plate right here. Should be fine. Now I'm gonna wash my hands with soap. And get this onion here, this big knife. I'm going to chop it right in half. Put half of it in this bag for later. Then we're going to peel off this outer bit and cut off the end. And we'll get this part. Alright, that will go in the compost pile. We can take off this little sticker. Alright, let's chop up this onion with our chopping hands. Okay, in a mild and calm fashion, do a little bit of chopping, a little bit of slicing, and a little bit of cutting. Remembering the key rule number 1. Don't cut yourself. Doesn't matter if you go a little slower or faster, just don't cut yourself. Alright. I'm going to dice this up real good. Okay. Chickity chop, choppity chick. Here we go. Riggedy rig. You see we have a lot of onion here. That's going to be fine as long as it's chopped up real fine. Okay. Let's scooch this back together into a pile. And we'll chop, 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 chop. It'll take a little patience, but eventually you get it nicely diced. We're getting pretty finely chopped up at this point. Okay. I think that's about good enough. Maybe once more. Okay, that is some chopped up onions. Thanks, darling. Now, I'm going to deal with this garlic. Not like that, because that's a dumb way to do things. Just like this is fine. Now that we have those garlics out, we're going to get out our little hammer. This hammer has little bumps on it, specifically to smash garlic with. So you could separate them into solos if you want. You're going to smash, really good smash, and the paper should come right off. Just like meow. Okay, set that aside for the moment. We'll get number 2 here. Smash. And this is garlic. And let me just take this paper off. Set that down like now. This one is no good. Okay. Off comes the paper like nobody's business. All right, here we go. Get the paper off. In meow fashion. Look at these guys. I kind of got pulverized. How about this one? That one's fine. Okay, so now we're going to cut these little nubby end things. Now we're going to chop up the garlic. Okay. And I want to chop this up very small. Okay. We'll pile this up again in a pile. And we'll chop, chop, chop. Get it as finely chopped as we can. And as you can see, right now I'm doing an amazing, amazing job of it. Good. All right, now, after making all that fuss about oil, I decided to use butter instead. In classic Eric fashion. So, we're going to get out this pan here. We're going to put that right there on what they call in Spanish el stove. Alright, now we're going to get a little bit of the butter. I'm going to put about yay much butter. We're going to melt this butter like it was a glacier during global warming. Oh, you want a better vantage point? Alright. Is that better? It's not. It's worse. Gall darn it. Alright, so we've got some butter melting here. And what they call in French, le stove. And I've got one of these bad boys. I also have a little bit of Vino Blanco, sometimes called white wine. I'm just going to cast that with the butter there. And I put this out front for after. Alright. Now that we have that going, it's time to add these bad boys. And by bad boys, I mean onions and garlic. There. Now, I'm gonna let this go for a bit. Just with the butter, onions, garlic, and white wine. Just let that go. And then I'll put a lid on it. Alright, now that that's going, it's time for us to prepare another ingredient for the tuna melt. And oh yeah, it's an important one. Every ingredient is important.
That is so diplomatic of you.
Diplomatic to say every ingredient is important?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You make me feel like I'm important too by saying that.
There we go. Now, time for this. I'm going to go a lot of cheese this time. Rachel specifically requested that, so we're going to... Ooh. That should be enough. And this last little bit of cheese.
You okay?
Of course, darling. These onions and garlic and wine and butter smell good. Let's turn it down a little bit. There. Now that can simmer away for a bit. We'll wrap this up. That's the leftover cheese. Now, this cheese, we're going to cut into much smaller pieces. Because we want it to melt. And spread evenly, so I have lots of little pieces. Alright, that's a good amount of cheese. Next we need to prep the tuna part of the tuna melt. So this is looking fine. Looking fine. Got it kind of lowish heat, so it should be fine. And bang. 2 of these bad boys. I need 2 of these. These are cans of tuna. Now, what I need next, I need for the cats. As soon as I open up these cans of tuna, the cats are going to be all over me. So let me prep them out a couple of dishes to put tuna juice and stuff in. Okay, this is over the sink. 1 for tequila, 1 for trouble. Come on. Come on. Now I'm going to flatten this up and push all tuna juice gently onto this plate here for the cat. I'm going to push it, maybe move this around a bit, push some more. I'm going to try to get every last drop of juice out of there. Alright, that's 1 can of tuna juiced. Trouble, hey Trouble, you want this? Trouble, you want this? Tuna. Tuna juice.
You know you would smell a bird right away.
What's your favorite kind of juice?
You will go right after it.
I don't know. Next can of tuna. Okay, flatten this lid, and I squeeze the tuna juice right onto this dish. This would be a very fancy appetizer at a fine dining place. A dish of tuna juice. Water of the tuna. Alright. We've got both those cans of tuna juiced. 1 plate for Pia, 1 plate for Trouble. Now, bring it back over here for the cooking. We're going to need to scoop the tuna out of the can. This is getting nice and soft. Cook this a little bit. Alright. So let's turn this back up. See if we can get a little bit of color on these onions maybe. We'll add a whisper of salt here. And some pepper. And just stir this around a bit. Okay. Now let's get to the tuna. We're going to put the tuna in like so. And nice and dry, I've squeezed all of the juice out of it. Alright, these cans are dust. Now it's time for the other main ingredient, cheese. Okay. I got far away from the food, just needs the other direction. Now, what we need to do is get some bread. You can turn this down for a second. This is 4 breads right here. Proper number. So I'm just trying to finagle this a bit. There we go. There we go. These 4 breads now go in the toaster oven. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's put this cheese away. Look at this. Now, let's return to this part. Got a lot of cheese nothing in here. Looking good, smelling good. Glad to hear it. Alright, so that's pretty good and melty. Now I'm going to get the chip. Go ahead, you can eat your tuna juice.
Yeah. Go ahead, Trouble. I believe in you. You can do it.
He's doing it alright.
Oh, good. He is?
So he's gobbling down the tuna juice. It's like he just realized it was there or something. Alright, so put a little bit of ketchup in there like that. And then we'll take a look at his color and see if it needs a little more. I can tell it needs a little bit more ketchup. There, this is the right amount of ketchup. You'll note what is not involved at any point in this tuna sandwich. Mayonnaise. No mayonnaise. Anywhere in the process. Okay. Now that's ready to go on a sandwich. We're just gonna turn it off. Let's stay warm in the pan while this bread finishes up. And I'll get me and Rachel the last of the 2 paper plates that we have left. Alright, these breads I think are done enough. Alright. Now, Yes. A deluxe mount for deluxe people. Now, obviously, because it's deluxe, means you have to make the deluxe cut. That's the long diagonal cut. That only the most fanciest chefs can make. Because you know what deluxe and diagonal have in common? They both start with a D. Now, we're going to garnish ever so lovingly with a few of these chips. Oh, right. That's why, because it doesn't fit up there. Alright, so are you getting paper towels? What? Are you getting paper towels?
Yeah.
Cool.
We need to get more at the store.
Okay.
This is the last one.
The last paper towels. The tragic story of what would happen in a world if we ran out of paper towels. This tin melt is so deluxe that it's pronounced deluxe.
Deluxe?
Deluxe.
Deluxe.
That's the most deluxe pronunciation of deluxe.
Deluxe. Deluxe.
Looks like Rachel's making some more coffee. That's nice. In the meantime, I'm gonna dig into my sandwich feast. I should put heart-shaped ketchup on Rachel's plate. The chips would get into the ketchup. You could put it like on the sandwich and leave it open face for her to close herself. That's possible. Frozen steak getting spanked. This is excellent.
Thank you, Theo. I love you too. Oh, yes.
Oh my God. It's a real winning entry in the sandwich derby.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Carrot, that's so cute. I would love Eric to do that.
I'll keep that in mind.
Announcing the Honda Summer Event. Get our biggest savings of the year. Save thousands on your new Honda right now with no 0% financing. Get all Honda cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs with big summer savings. Search your local Honda dealer today.
I think I have sports stuff. No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
Oh, Guppy, I found her tuna juice.
Hi, Unicorn Ninja.
Sounds like you got more than just savings. My dudes.
Wait, do we come here?
Oh, I'm just a stranger.
We're watching some sports,
One.
having some tuna melts for dinner.
A little bit of wind, 32% humidity, and clear skies.
After I have a sandwich, I'll probably go outside, have a cigarette. You know, the whole 9 yards. Maybe after we eat, maybe I'll get myself a cup of coffee and then have a cigarette.
Offensively, you saw some big hits happen at just the right time. Unfortunately, the Athletics on the short side of that, but nonetheless, I think you got to be able to enjoy a quality brand of baseball when you see it. That is something that
They have won 6
It
of
is
8.
delicious.
Something can change here over the course of the next 2 days. Starting lineup for the Athletics brought to you by your Northern California.
It's really good. Thank you for the deluxe.
Leading it off,
Oh.
followed by Shea Langoliers and Fred Rooker, who had a solo home run in the first yesterday. Tyler
Eric's famous tuna melt deluxe. It's deluxe. That's its motto.
Deluxe. It really is deluxe. Like the addition of the garlic and the extra cheese is like it's so nice. It cuts like.
The tuna-iness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With the white wine going with the
Oh yeah.
onions and the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
And butter.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong when you start with onions, garlic, butter, and white wine. It's kind of a savory superfecta. All right, let's go, Curtsy.
Here in the next couple of weeks. Just continue playing the great brand of baseball that they've been playing the last couple of months.
Nick Kurtz,
Kurtz will take a strike. It looks a little high, but
he didn't get any hits last night, I don't think. He lost 3-2. But overall, he's been playing quite well. Been getting a lot of walks, which I think is great.
Mm-hmm.
And not really what you'd expect to see from a slugger. Kurtz definitely is a slugger. Inside, 2-1. Unicorn Ninja's coffee always sounds good. Coffee sounds good, but I always regret it when they drink it this late. Keep that in mind.
Carrot, you and I one time will go to a place that has a cafe that's open at night and have coffee.
Big swing and a miss for Kurtz. 2-2 is the count now. Making the batter's box. Number 68 for Seattle.
Trouble. Trouble.
First strike 3. Nick Kurtz walks back.
Stalking his sister. Yes, you get away. emojis.
Oh my god, the sandwich was the hero that I was dreaming of.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Shay Langoliers. Who assuages all our fears? Shay Langoliers.
And Carrot, if there's like two people like talking or two emojis that are talking, it could be having coffee at night while chatting or yapping.
Bang number one. I don't know about C.S. Joseph's father, but C.S. Joseph is not an interview. And I don't look anything like him.
What? No way.
He's short, I'm tall. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We look totally different. Our faces are totally different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just this gal's yapping.
Alright, Unicorn Ninja, you go get ice cream. Good idea. I hope you're going to the drive-in ice cream place, not the drive-in movie theater just to get ice cream. You have to pay admission to get in first, then you go to the counter and hope they even have ice cream.
Oh.
William says, the Rachel and Eric effect. What is that, just us gals yapping? Oh my god, did I tell you about Bernadine? She was doing something so scandalous.
Oh my god, though, I would so be that friend.
That's just us gals yapping. I have an intense need for watermelon frozen yogurt with lychee boba and mini gummy bears.
Oh my god, that sounds so good. Oh.
Are you
man.
prescribed it by the doctor? Is that how intense your need is for it?
You know what I love frozen yogurt topped with tons of mochi.
I like frozen yogurt with the cheesecake squares.
Oh, that's decadent.
I'm gonna go get myself some cup. Oh. Load my mouth with cheesecake squares. Wonderful, wonderful yogurt.
Cheesecake squares is decadent, says Carrot. I really like mochi. Like mochi ice cream. So good. And I would get the matcha flavored at Trader Joe's. I treat myself to it. Sometimes I get 2 boxes for myself because I love them so much. Trader Joe's had like really good frozen stuff. Like frozen like Mexican, Indian, Thai, and like Greek food. I would get strawberry mochi ice cream. They're so easy to eat. They are so easy to eat. I'd find myself having one like row of 3. I don't think Fly Guy has tried them before. I haven't yet to find them here. That's interesting.
Yeah, they don't have cheesecake any further north than San Francisco. Alright, I got everything I need. Plus a few extra things. Like this faithful donkey. Oh, I don't have a faithful donkey. I kind of wish I did have a faithful donkey. But then I'd need things for the donkey to carry places for me. That's really what donkeys do. A whole lot of flavors of mochi. That's one of the things that God's Big Heaven Church promises for heaven when you die is every flavor of mochi available anytime. Catholic Heaven's not offering that. They're not up to with the times. They still don't even let you eat meat on Friday in Catholic Heaven. So, not your best choice. Have you ever been to Paul's Cafe? I love their giant macaroons. Their raspberry, chocolate, and pistachio flavors were so intensely good. Also loved their fruit tart. Care that's hate speech. They prefer to be called homosexuals, not fruit tarts. Randy Rosarena is up to the plate, hitting for Seattle. Yeah, was it a little fruity of me? Sorry. I mean, I can get a little literally fruity, which is to say, buying and eating fruit from the store.
You having trouble?
Rachel had one of the delicious peaches earlier. She agreed it was delicious.
Oh my gosh, they were so good. I wish there was a second one for me to eat.
Well, we can split the last one. But before I get into that last peach, it's probably, it's only, we've got to eat it by tomorrow at the latest.
I was thinking tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. I think the pineapple's about ready. I keep smelling the bottom. Still doesn't smell super pineapple-y. Apparently, when it's ready, the bottom of it smells like pineapple. But I think it looks like it's ripe. It's not green anymore. It's all not brown, but pineapple colored, yellowish.
I think you're pineapple colored.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Can I give you a kiss on the cheek and the lips?
Of course, darling. Ciao, bella.
Thank you.
Well, 0-0 game here on top of the first. It's humid out tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You could call it, if you were to use this word, muggy.
Yep.
Even though I don't think people are more likely to get mugged in this weather.
No.
It's called muggy because of the famed weatherman, Muggy Malone. Yes, we finally become them. We're the people disapproving of the young people across the street. I don't like the sound of their young people music in that car.
The kids playing was fine.
Yeah, the kids playing is fine. Uh-oh, that's staying in the park. That's good. All right, well, that's the end of the first inning. So we go to the top of the second. Score 0-0. 0 hits, 0 errors, zeros all across the board. So, the Mariners, they're fighting for a playoff spot hard. They need this series. They need this game. But if we could take the next two games in the series, we could be sneaking up on people seriously. We're 11.5 back. We just need a good 12 to 15 game winning streak to close out the season. What time do the playoffs start? What is it, like end of September or beginning of October?
I think people always say there's nothing like October baseball. Cause I think it's playoffs, but I think it starts in late September. I don't know.
Well, you know what? We have at least 20 games left. If we win the last 20 games in a row, I think we've got a good shot at making the playoffs. And I think it's very likely that we're going to win the last 20 games in a row. Kids these days are like Titans from Attack on Titan. What I mean, they have like really big heads and stuff.
Their flesh is outside.
Is that how they're like them? They don't seem that much like them to me, but. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes life gets a little rough around the edges, I guess.
We don't talk to each other like that, though.
Oh no, we don't. We wouldn't talk to each other like that.
No, and I would like it to be inside. Like I don't really.
Yeah, well, we're quiet neighbors. We don't make any noise. Right?
No, yeah, that's even Kay and Jared said that we were quiet neighbors.
Yeah, we're as quiet as can be. We're as quiet as a titmouse. Come on, Tyler Soderstrom. He's been really hitting the ball well lately.
Aw, Carrot, I like that there's a bluebird.
That means you gotta rave louder.
I was thinking that. I'm like, I could blast. No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
It's like we can't
That's
hear
so
anything.
passive
We also
aggressive.
can't hear anything at all inside the house.
No.
The house is soundproof enough. It's a lovely sunset here.
It really is.
Over on this side of the hill. You can't really see it this way. Yeah, the sky's pretty. We got some storm clouds today. Had a few drops of rain. It's nice. Feels like summer storm with the air all humid. But it's pretty comfortable out, really. Yeah, like a peach mango smoothie. Which incidentally is also my nickname. From high school, people called me Peach Mango Smoothie. So they said my skin looked like a peach mango smoothie.
Aw. Your skin is peach mango colored.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is more peach. Like I'm a white peach.
You burn.
Yeah, I do.
That means you're more white than me.
I am more white than you.
That means I'm more of some other race.
Does that mean that I'm cool toned and you're warm toned?
It means that I'm a Negro and you're a white person.
No.
That's what it means. Oh, nice job, Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson
Yeah,
knocking
good
Sody to
job.
third. I don't know how Sody got on. I missed that part, I guess. Mild Saturday. Smiled Sunday. Filed Monday. Riled Tuesday. Piled Wednesday. Tiled Thursday. And Wild Friday. You know, these days, I seem to want a large majority of my days to be pretty mild.
Me too.
I like to put mild sauce on the taco of life.
Aww.
You know, this excitement here in the baseball game is all the thrills and chills I need. I went to the dentist office on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I go again on the 5th of September. So I want the majority of the days to rhyme. Well, I think you mean alliterate. But, oh no, you mean rhyme, I see. Well, they could be rhyme. They could be successive in alphabet. So, mild Saturday, Niled Sunday, a wild. I know it doesn't make any sense, but you could do it that way. Well, of course, Lawrence Butler did not come through. Although he's been doing a little better lately, but he's just not had a good season. Let's just not kid ourselves. But it looks like Darryl Hernandez is at the plate. He's, I don't expect much from him, but he surprises me sometimes. He gets an occasional key hit here and again. Oh, hi, G. Tyler Soderstrom was thrown out at the plate. So we went from first and third with nobody out to first and second with 2 out. What? Ah, the coffee is delicious.
I'm glad.
You did a fantastic job.
Thanks.
Come on, athletics. Let's not waste opportunities like this. It's not a bad bunt. That's just a good play by the pitcher. I mean, Sody could have gotten a better jump, too. Come on, Carlos Cortez. It's probably pronounced Cortez, but Cortes. I'm going with Cortez. Oh, Cortez. Good eye, Cortez. Good eye. Go ahead and work this walk. Load the bases. We'll see who's up next. Oh, Steve Reich. That's all right, Carlos. Just, if it's your pitch, hit it. Otherwise, just let it go right on by. Let him throw ball 4. That was probably ball 4, but good job. That's fine.
Good job.
That's
Nicely
fine.
done. All right. We got loaded bases.
Bases loaded.
And I just turned it to Matthew McConaughey.
All right. think that might be rule to hit. But if it's an error, so be it. We'll take the error.
Yeah.
Now it's rule to hit. Oh, Ashton and Price. You sponsor so many mountain meetings. Hey, show media. How you doing? Ready for mild Saturday?
Yeah, are you ready for Mild Saturday?
We're having a mild time tonight.
Huh?
We're doing some mild things. I might go crazy a little bit later, kind of crazy,
What? Tell me.
but in a mild way. I might cut into a pineapple.
Whoa. That is kind of crazy.
Yeah, we're just easing the brakes. We're just chillaxing, watching a little baseball. We are watching Luis Urias likely not do his job here. Oh, that might have been his pitch. That
That's
might have
what I
been the
was
best pitch
thinking.
he's gonna see. He just watched it go right on by. Maybe he's sitting on a fastball or something. Nice. Oh no. We 3 runners on base. We get nothing out of that at all. Nothing. Not even one lonely run. Alright, we're back in time. By accident. As life goes on, you can't hold it all. If you try to make a memory while it's going on, then you'll lose it all. The question is always wrong. Why do I keep trying to figure out if I'm living in a moment? Well, I don't know, because the answer is yes.
Kite/ship.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Herp your surf. Swing and a miss. Let's go, Springy Springs. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a Johnny song? I don't know the lyrics to
It's a
that.
new song by Johnny.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet.
I've been waiting to listen to it with you.
Well, we'll have to check it out. I don't want to wait this second, but at some point. Hi, No Sage. You are back. You're back, and you brought with you some puppies. Good job. Good job. That's out number 1. Springs. Uh-oh. That's the base hit. Now man on first, 1 out. Johnny and a mild Saturday. Well, I mean, it depends on which rights they are as to what they are. You know, there are different kinds of rights, like civil rights, natural rights, or entitlements, privileges, powers, duties, etc.
And I do think it's important to contextualize the scenario, the situation, right? He had been drilled a few times by Joey himself, 5 times over what the last 15 at bats or so.
That's not what you want on a minor league.
Well, I agree with you.
Especially if
No, Sage. That is absolutely correct.
and
Any rights that are human rights, trans people already have. Correct.
an ridiculous effort on a foul ball, well into foul territory, ended up busting up the shoulder in the netting. That was out in San Francisco again in April.
Well, they have them definitionally because they're human beings, you know.
First base umpire DJ Rayburn here. It'll be a 1-2 count.
So you find yourself trying to come back from injury. You're getting drilled. You don't want to get hit in the hand, the elbow, right? That can set you up.
Right.
You've had some things occur off the field.
They're recognized or enshrined in the Constitution. They aren't necessarily identified as a specific kind of rights.
Full stop. That's where that ends for me. Throwing a bat at a player for any reason whatsoever.
Like the right to vote is a civil right, it's not a human right.
Suspension for Robles, but he's appealing it, and that's how he's able to play in the Major League
Come on, Kurtz. You have a chance to be the hero of the moment. Take your chance and thrive. Shine with a home run.
Oh my gosh, you love me so
I
much.
love you so much.
I love your smile.
Thanks, it's missing a few teeth.
It's okay, it's still a really nice smile.
Oh, Kurtzy almost got a bloop single, but not quite. I say we get rid of our buddy and give all the authority to the king of my choosing. Well, as long as that king is me, then that's fine. With once I have all the kingly authority, I can restore the normal institutions of democracy.
I naturally don't like the spotlight, so like, can I just be like, I don't know, maybe like a Princess Diana type where like I kind of lay low?
Sure, I mean, nobody really expects anything of first ladies anymore after Trump's wife.
Well, no, I, I would,
Oh, no, so she's gonna make you queen instead.
well, thank you. I think I will dub, Eric King.
Okay, I'll just go to visit Gitmo real quick and come right back. Oh, Shea Langoliers. Shea Langoliers struck out. Come on, Rooker.
Rook.
I did, no Sage. I did. I'm tricky like that. Oh, my elbow. In Mexico, my Mexican doctor tells me I have el elbow del tinizo.
Tennis elbow?
That's right. But now that it's in both arms, I have los elbows del tinizo. I have two tennis elbows, and neither of them are from playing tennis.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Oh, good eye. Come on, Ricker.
Come on, Rook, you can do it.
We'll be fine with a walk, but you know, a home run would be fine here too. 3-1 count. This guy's gonna pipe one. George Kirby, he wants you to hit this one out. Bang! Oh, 3-2. He was swinging for the fences, that's for sure. Virginia win tonight, tomorrow night. Take the series from the Mariners. Right now it's 0-0. Last night's game was a close one. We lost 3-2. We face this pitcher Brian Wu, who's one of the best pitchers in the majors this year. So it's not shocking that we had trouble scoring. Our pitcher Morales pitched quite well too, but when he gave way with a 1-1 tie, our relief pitcher Alvarado gave up 2 runs. All right, well, bottom of the 3rd inning now. Springs now full count. He's pitching against. I can't read that person's name. Uh-oh.
He's got it.
Got good wood on it, but right at the outfielder. So 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 count now on this guy. Springs delivers. Foul back. 1-2 is the count. Springs, I'm fast forwarding 15 seconds per thing. Delivers. High. 2-2 is the count. Springs delivers. It's hit into the outfield. Tyler Soderstrom runs up to make a catch using his glove. Hi, Kitty. What a wonderful addition you are to Mild Saturday.
Yes.
You're a very mild kitty. Yes. You're back 1 ice cream cone fatter. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Now you'll sleep a little bit better because you had some extra fats and sugars in your stomach. That'll help you sleep well. And you made sure that another dairy cow is kept employed. Oh, my wonderful kitty. You had a perfect Duolingo streak? What's that? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, look at her. She's so cute.
Are you a very special kitty? That's what I understand from talking to everyone who knows you. Well, Sodi's out on one pitch. All right, Jacob Wilson, you did it last time. Do it again. Take the ball. Jacob Wilson's back off the IL. He was on the injury list for like 23 days. What's this cat fur pattern called? It's called brown and black. A little bit of coffee. Oh, my beauty. So soft and good. Yes, you feel so soft and good.
You're so soft and good.
Oh, Jacob Wilson. Bang. Bang, get out of there. Oh, double. Nice job, Jacob Wilson.
Good job, Jacob Wilson.
He's come off the IL hot.
Yeah.
Great to see Jacob Wilson in the barrel to one here early, 96 up and in.
Oh, yes.
And we saw him
What a happy kitty.
against George.
You like Mild Saturday, don't you?
Yes, she does. Can I pet her too?
Of course, darling.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mommy and Daddy know. Mommy and Daddy know.
Oh. All right, Lawrence Butler, hurry up and strike out or get you over with. Oh, Lawrence Butler. I think what her pattern is called is stripes. She has
Yeah.
stripes. I don't know if you call them vertical or horizontal stripes. I guess they're horizontal stripes. Yes. Oh. Well, Buckbuck got good wood on it, but just a long out. There was nothing mild about that love. Well, she doesn't want it that mild. She wants a lot of extreme petting action.
Oh, thank you, Caprio. I love you too.
Extreme petting action.
She really does. Like, I can get a lot of pets out of Caprio. Whereas, like, Trouble, I mean, he's gotten better with me. He likes when I pet him with my foot or my shoe. But he'd rather not. Oh, yes.
The Athletics just took the lead.
Yay!
Thanks to, was it Daryl Hernandez who got that hit? She has a unique, custom-made pattern, and she's indescribable by any existing pattern name.
Oh, yes, you love Daddy's feet.
She's half paisley, half plaid.
Oh, yes.
She's getting the love right now from Rachel.
Yes, and she's loving upon you.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Unicorn Ninja finds that calicos have the most interesting patterns. Well, why don't you marry one?
Yes, Caprio.
Alright, so we have got a 1-round lead. Springs can hopefully hold that lead. Oh, special kitty. Yes, Daddy knows. That's the strike. I wonder how much I can get finished tomorrow on the bottom pool. If I get that whole pool done, it would be nice. Might be a little optimistic. Good defense. Good defense.
too.
Way to play your position, Springs. Alright, 2 out. Butler made a nice catch. Alright. Bottom of the 4th. 2 out, 1-0 count. Springs has thus far not given up any runs. Now it's 2-1 count. Springs delivers. 2-2. What? What? 3-1. Pig Eric is Brown Eric's alter ego. What's that brown thing?
I think it's a boar.
A 4?
A boar.
Oh, a boar. Pig Eric is Boar Eric's alter ego. Boars and pigs are the same thing. Just one of them is wild. How many boars does it take to make a pig? 2. As long as one of them is male and one of them is female. Okay, now there's 2 on. Springs has pitched himself into a little bit of traffic here. But looks like Lawrence Butler's going to make the catch here. Check out my original content on the Discord. I don't have the Discord. And a boar, if cuddled in your arms, will become a pig. I don't have any Discord message. I don't use Discord. Well, I don't think Rachel uses the Discord much either.
I use it to talk to Karen. And yeah.
What are you trying to say, show media?
Mm-hmm.
That's not an answer, show media. No. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up the stream and watch the rest of this game and then head off to bed. Maybe I'll take a lunch being here. I'm pretty tired. So thanks for being here, and don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.